Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is I, Iron Sheik 84, and it's Hall of Fame Iron Sheik weekend. So I'm gonna do my showdown and give it a shot. Let's see how my luck goes today. As always, thank you to Ivy and to Nice for the host during the pre-stream. Yeah. Colorful, oh yeah, of course. The OG Sheik. So yeah, I have gone through the tours already. So I know I normally do like an early afternoon stream. So I was with my younger siblings earlier today. Went like early in the morning, helped him clean out his garage, and basically me and my brothers just spent the day hanging out. So, you know, family's more important than WWE champion, so I had a very, very, very good time hanging out with my siblings, and I'm now ready to do some, like I said, to do some showdown. All right, there we go. So, just real quick, if you haven't already, make sure to go to WWEchampions.com. Because we are in the, let's see, where we hit milestone 3 as a community. Look at that right there. Yeah, get your points. So, just gonna link that in chat just to make it easy on you. Don't forget, go get it. Go do that. Go do it now. Oops. There we go. Blue stacks. Bam. There we go. So where am I with the contest as it stands? I'm a milestone 6, 1.1 million points. Since it's going to come up at some point on the solo contest, I've almost maxed it. I need 38,000 more points. And on the Lawler Talent Up competition, I'm like 2,525 points away from maxing that. So, yeah, Dusty, I'm this close to getting Dusty. Okay, I'll open that junk later. Let's see. There's one thing I wanted to check beforehand. But how are y'all doing this fine and dandy evening? I hope y'all are having a fantastic day so far. Alright, I'll debate doing pulls later. It's not that important that I do it right now. Nico, that's good to hear. Yeah, I know Great's not here, but he pulled Sheik from a bag, so big props to him for being able to do that. Anytime anybody's able to get a character for free, it's a good day. So here we go. We got some TP and shards for Sheiky baby. There we go. And again, there we are. Green Stiff Tours, I have to another IOW, yeah. Good evening, and thank you very much, Garrison, for the raid. Good evening, everybody. Yeah. Shad 112517. Good evening. Yeah. Gee, how was your stream, sir? I caught bits and pieces of it. It's been a crazy day for me. And Zandal, how you doing? Shaq72, yeah, old school type showdown, yeah. It's gonna be a fun day, an evening. Oh yeah, 2 hours to max showdown. Yeah, I know. I gotta get started, right? Alrighty. Yeah, it's just like I said, just, you know, doing this, doing that. I got busy, and what are you gonna, you know, like, what are you gonna do? So here we go. We're gonna start, and of course, look at here. We need 5 matches with HTM, 5 matches with Andre, 100 matches total with Hall of Fame, 100 matches with Technicians, and finally 50 matches with China. So I am gonna double dip as much as I can. So here we go, the contest day, and we will pick Hall of Fame Brie. And then from the contest here, we're gonna pick one HTM. Let's see what's available to me thus far. I know it's probably gonna be a little harder considering that I'm starting so late, but that's cool. Yeah, I didn't do a single. Yeah, Sir Zorro. Yeah, good morning. Good morning. If you haven't already. Oh, yeah, by the way, I know I always say this. If you haven't already, make sure to click on G's name, give him a follow. I'm sure everybody who came over already did that. And if you haven't already, click on Sir Zorro's name and give him a follow. He's a fellow WWE champion streamer. Yeah, so 31,000. Yeah, that's probably not gonna do anything. All right, so there we go. Nah, I'm just gonna do this. Screw that. All right, bam. There we go. We're going to. All right, and time to speed run doing this. How many shards do I have? I haven't checked yet. I only have, I think I only have like 100 and something shards for Shiki Baby so far. No luck with the bags. But yeah, yeah, Shad. I haven't done a single match because I wanted to do it on stream. I could have very easily maxed the showdown by now, but yeah, I just you know, I enjoy doing these on stream, chatting with people, talking about my day, talking about whatever. You know, it's a lot more fun for me. Helps pass the time of doing this. You know, versus like, you know, just me doing it by myself on my phone, lying down in bed watching TV. Yeah, but yeah. Let's take my phone. Watch out if I don't need it right now. But yeah, how's everybody's Saturday so far? And depending on where you are in the world, how's your Sunday going? Can't believe it's my first watching stream, watching on YouTube almost. Oh, hey, I appreciate that. Yeah, I try to be consistent with my content on YouTube. Ivy Girl, fantastic day. Yeah, oh yeah. Well, Sako. Well, here's the thing. Sako just makes life that much quicker for me. Okay, 239. No, if 5SS. Yeah, depends on if the Niners win. Well, Zandal, I want you to have a good day. So. Best of luck to the San Francisco 49ers. Unfortunately, I'm not a big football fan, but the Dallas Cowboys got eliminated, and my buddy Great J Man is a big fan of the Buffalo Bills, so I'm probably gonna cheer for Buffalo just so that I could you know, support a buddy. Down just a hair. There you go. It should still be. Oh yeah, I saw that your 5SB Ted, that looked so good. Oh, there he is. Give this a shot, see how it goes. Yeah, the 5SB10. Now, I did do a poll off stream myself. I didn't record it, but I did poll. What is it? The Undisputed Future Seth, he was the last card that, or I don't know how to put this. He was the oldest card in the game I didn't have. So I was actually super excited about that. So yeah, I pulled Acrobat Macho Man Randy Savage a week ago, last Sunday in fact, and then this you know, like, and then yesterday I got TUF. So all of the like year one cards, I have every single one of them now, and it's funny that it took forever for me to get Piper and some. I mean, Acrobat. I mean, here's the Acrobat Macho and what is it? Like Seth Rollins were still like kind of rare, even. You know, I mean, I'm not talking about like good, bad, or whatever, but you know, they were still rare cards to get. The Piper took forever, and so did Mr. Perfect, but I finally got them all, you know, and I'm super stoked about this. All right, Zandel, yeah, congratulations, woo! 49ers win. Hooray, 49ers. Yeah. See, this is the one thing I hate with underpowered cards. These matches take forever. Yeah. You made the other team humble. Yeah, so actually, as a funny thing, I was gonna go to one of our local like Middle Eastern stores to see about getting a it's called a keffiyeh, you know, the thing that you see the Arab dudes wear, and Merrick's, thank you very much for that raid. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is I, Iron Sheik 84, and it's the showdown weekend of Iron Sheik 84. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Merrick's, thank you very much for the sub, sir. Yeah. Good evening, everybody. Look, we got Housekeeper, Tommy Cass, Richie Gaming. Richie Gaming 959, thank you very much for the follow. And Billy Rob, thank you very much for the follow. How are y'all? How is everybody doing this evening? Goldie, how are you doing? Yeah, it's my event. I gotta represent here, don't I? Fishcan, how are you doing? Piper, how are you? Royal Pipeness. Look at this jabroni right here. Are you going after your scimitar? I'm gonna give it the college try. If I get there, awesome. If I don't, I mean, it's not the end of the world. Y'all know how I am. For a long time, people. Look, I enjoy this game a lot. I enjoy playing it, but I also have my limits on what I'm willing to do and not do. So, yeah, if I can get there, great. If I can't, then whatever. I'll live. I'll live to fight another day. Yeah. Goldie, yeah, I'm sure, yeah, after having to do preview after preview after preview, yeah. Zero spent weekend for me, $10 this week, total, yeah, I bought one of the $20 packs yesterday just for the hell of it, and like I was mentioning, I did get TUF, which was the last card that I didn't, it was the oldest card that I didn't have, and now, like, I have all the year one characters. So I'm really happy about that. Yeah, because TUF was the last one that I needed. You beating up all the jabronis, of course. Yeah, I'm making everybody humble, especially the fucking bullshit Rey Mysterio, a weenie in a mask. Yeah, you just pulled him last week. Yeah, like I said, I was just excited to get him. I mean, like I understand that. I mean, obviously he's not the great character that he was, you know, back when the game first started. But you know, as I always say, any day that you get a new character or a fuse is fantastic. And on top of that, like I said, you know, getting Piper, getting Perfect, getting Acrobat Macho, and getting TUF were the last of the like old cards that I needed. Yeah, yeah, Richie Gaming, you're missing a lot of the Year 1 superstars. Just to ask, were you playing the game when the Year 1s were released, or was it kind of an after the fact thing, kind of like how some people started playing the game, you know, so they're not going to be able to get, you know, like, what am I thinking of? Like, Big Cass and some of the other people are, like, unobtainable now. Ryback, yeah. People like Ryback, people like Big Cass, the Dudley Boys, RVD. Yeah, I mean, I know there's, like, a good deal of people that aren't available anymore. Now, I've been playing the game for forever, so I mean, I have them, but I do know that there are people out there that do not. Okay, whatever. I just want to finish this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ryback, Neville, yep, got those. Still don't have Acro Macho. Yeah, like I said, I only got Acro Macho last week, and I was so stoked about that. No Barrett, no Dudley Boys. Yeah, so Barrett's another one I have. Dudley Boys, like, trust me, you're not missing out on anything not having the Dudley Boys. Ryback, the Barrett is a fantastic trainer, and I know that. Here's the thing, like, I know that Mr. T has the same ability, but I mean, it's one of those things that I would say that, I don't know, it's really, what can I say? I'm trying to think of the right word to say here. Not having him, I mean, like, it's not the worst thing in the world, but you know, Mr. T is hard to get. He's not as readily available, and I don't think like his coaching ability is as good as Barrett's is personally. 1,000 red damage. Yeah, man, that's all right. Yeah, Sir Zoro's in the house. Yeah. I mean, I'm a lucky dude. What can I say? Garrison raided me, then Merrick's right afterwards. I mean, hey, it's a hell of an evening. I had a great day with my siblings. I just came back from from 0 Degrees, which is a fantastic place that I hadn't been to in a long time, and I was super stoked to go. And I had a delicious meal. So I mean, hey, what more can somebody want in life, right? There we go. Let's see if I can even bring up 0 degrees. Bam. So 0 Degrees is a it's an Asian Mexican fusion place. And for those wondering, I live in Dallas, Texas, so they have some really great items. So they're bubble tea house, and they serve food as well. So they got like mango nadas, they got lychee drinks, you know, so like I said, so they have like some of the Hispanic influences, like the chamoy and tagine and the mango nada, and you know, they got like various drinks like this, you know, I actually had a strawberry limeade tonight, and it was fantastic. You know, and they have like coffee and stuff as well. And then the box combos. So like these are what I like going for. So they have like the popcorn chicken, but you know, like I said, and you can get it with salt and pepper, honey barbecue, with fries, or you can have it with rice and corn. I had mine with rice and corn. They also got wings. They have elotes, which I had this. I didn't really care for it. There's a place downtown that has really good elote. And Merrick's, I will take you out for it, you and Mrs. Merrick's, whenever you come for WrestleMania. And they got they just added this to the menu, the fried shrimp combo. That's what my dad got. And then they have chicken tenders. They have chilotes. They have carne asada fries and garlic noodles. And then they also you can order these separately outside of a combo. But man, it was good. It was so good. Yeah. Let's see. I'm not a streamer. If it was from Sir Zoro or Iron Sheik, then I would have been Epico. Yeah. Back to the game. Yeah, so one of the things that so like I said, I appreciate everybody coming in. I will tell you one thing. We got, one of the things you'll learn about me is I talk a lot about food and random stuff. The game, look, y'all, if y'all have any questions about the game, I'm more than happy to answer questions for you. But, you know, I try to mix it up, have different stuff to talk about. I like talking about movies and games, and you know, I give champions advice and stuff as well. But yeah, we talk about a lot of various things here, not just gameplay stuff. Yeah, Richie's Gaming. We are, like I said, certainly glad to have you here. Richie Gaming right here. Just trying to check. Did I watch the new Matrix? Yes, I did, and I was very disappointed in it. Yeah. I gotta tell you, you gotta lurk for. Oh yeah, it's all good. It's all good. I hope you have a fun time doing whatever it is that you're doing, Goldie. I'm just gonna keep playing and hope that I don't goof off too much and miss the cutoff for 1,000. Which that's always a very big possibility with me. I couldn't have hit that green right there. Yeah. When are you getting a Hall of Fame Iron Sheik? Hopefully soon. I never get the people from a bag. I did get Riddle, but yeah, my track record with getting people from bags is pretty bad. Yeah, we already have Sheik as leader. Oh yeah, we got the dream team consisting of myself, Sir Zoro, Beast Mode Gaming, Brygab, and Great J-Man Gaming. Who is, let's see, who do I think is the worst character in the game, by like far the worst one? Diesel probably, in my opinion, is like the worst character in the game. Yeah, Riddle. Yeah, I got Riddle. Riddle is the only character that I've ever gotten from a bag in the entire time that they've offered them and offered people in bags. All right, let's see if I can squeeze out one more victory with HTM, so I can switch off to somebody else. Switch back to good old Sako for the quick wins. Sheik getting Sheik is too much of a yeah. But yeah, you see all these people that are all jabronis. Put them in the camel clutch, break their back, make them humble. Oh yeah, I'd be more than happy to make them humble. Bam. Got that. There we go. What's your plan for next month? So I have some characters ready to go. This week, I mean, I'm very, very, very close to finishing the MLC as far the MLC and like getting the shards. I'm like, well, I'm way ahead of pace for that. So G is an OG, yeah. I really need to make like hey, here's my roster from 2021 to now. I need to do that. I've been super busy with work. We have to do like some finance stuff, and me being the manager of supply chain for my area, like I've been having to crunch numbers, and then we have a new contract that we're proposing. So I've been working on that. I've been super busy. But, you know, I mean, I need now that it's almost done, and I'm gonna switch to actually, like, you know, doing stuff I want to do, which is make content and stream and stuff. So that's why I've been kind of MIA a little bit. But here, let's check the milestones. Let's see what I got. Anything good? All right, so 50 shards of Sheik. We got that. All right, let's keep going. All right, hurry up. Don't miss the cutoff. Okay, I got 3.5 hours. Don't miss the cutoff. Hurry up. All right, there we go. And of course, go for the highest notoriety people, so you can get the most points quicker. Sheik is the chatter of the fans. I don't know what that means, but yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, chatter of the fans. Yeah. G is the OG. Benny, no, Benny is a good dude. He was streaming earlier. I just, like I said, since I was out having dinner, I just did not have the time to hop in. Yeah, Davey certainly is super entertaining, and I mean, like, I try to be a mix of action and comedy. You like chatting with? Oh yeah, of course. I like chatting. Oh yeah, I like talking with everybody. Because here's the thing, like I said, I can play this. I can certainly play this by myself, and, you know, get 1,000 in like an hour on my phone and call it a day. I enjoy streaming. I enjoy chit-chatting with everybody. If it wasn't for that, I mean, like, like I said, I just do this on my own the way I was the first couple of years I was playing this game. Plus, how are people going to know that I didn't like The Matrix? No, look. A spam message. Isn't that lovely? Yeah. Oh yeah, by the way as well, before I forget, hold on. I gotta make a command for you, but yeah. Sensei Kreese is a new WWE Champion streamer. Please give him a follow and watch his content. Hey, there you go. My commands work. There you go. Yeah, he's a very good dude. Make sure to give him a follow. And Sir Zorro has also switched over from YouTube to Twitch. So make sure to give Sir Zoro a follow on Twitch as well. Yeah, unfortunately, Sir Zoro doesn't have a he doesn't have a face cam. He was so popular on Tinder that they made him delete his profile. So yeah, so no face cam for him, but he's a handsome dude, just FYI. Yeah, but Dirty Birds, my day's been great. It's been super busy. Like I said, I mean, like I don't know if you were here earlier. So my brother was housing some items for my other brother, and finally, like, he got him out of his garage, so he just needed some help. I don't know. Hopefully, y'all know what I'm talking about. You know those the hanging hooks that you put in the drywall, so you can put up like shovels or like hang ladders and things like that. So my brother just needed a hand with it. So like I went over early in the morning. We were doing that, taking care of a couple things, and then after that went and grabbed lunch. Did this and that, hung out a bit, and then of course it was time for family dinner as always, and then came here. So yeah, it's been a great day. Oh yeah, Sir Zoro, yeah, he's a male model. Yeah. 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 The thing is, yeah, Sir Zoro, he had the most matches of anybody on Tinder in Qatar. He was number 1 by far. Yeah, number 3 in the grand tournament, number 1 on Tinder. But yeah, like I said, it did that, and then we were talking about what to do next week as well. So we're having a good time. So the Royal Rumble 2022, yeah, the Royal Rumble 2022 will be at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, Saturday, January 29th. So I am so excited for the Royal Rumble. So there are three pay-per-views in the year that are WWE based that I am always excited for. Number 1 is WrestleMania. Actually, I should take that back. There's 4. WrestleMania, SummerSlam, and then the Royal Rumble and Money in the Bank are my favorite of the WWE pay-per-views. So I am so stoked that the Royal Rumble's next week. Yeah, I just hope the Flash feud times don't interfere with the Rumble. I mean, that of course that's wishful thinking, but we'll see who it is. You think Brock will win this year? Here's the thing, like, it's kind of like, it's exciting to see how it's gonna go. Maybe Brock will enter, and it'll be it'll be like a title for title, and they're gonna reunify them. I mean, like, I could see them doing that, but on the same token, like, I like having the two divided champions, because when they had the one, it kind of, I don't know, it didn't really work that well in my opinion. So I'm looking forward to that. The women's one is actually the one that I'm most kind of interested in right now, because I'm wondering if they're gonna have Mickie James win, considering that she's the Impact Women's Champion. So I don't know. It's that one's gonna be a real interesting one. So far on the men's Rumble entrance, 15 of 30 entrants have been announced as of January 23rd, 2022. We got Angelo Dawkins, Montez Ford, the Weenie in a Mask, the son of the Weenie in a Mask, Austin Theory, Johnny Knoxville, Sheamus, Damian Priest, AJ Styles, Big E, Happy Corbin, Madcap Moss, Sami Zayn, Kofi Kingston, and Kevin Owens. So of those people, I think it would be cool if Big E won, so you could like go for the title at WrestleMania. Other than that, I mean, I understand that Sami's not at that point yet. I think it would be cool because I think Sami Zayn is a fantastic wrestler. I mean, El Generico, Sami Zayn, whatever. I mean, I really, really like them. On the women's side, 21 of the 30 entrants have been announced. So it's Rhea Ripley, Nikki ASH, Dana Brooke, Carmella, Queen Zelina, Tamina, Shotzi, Natalya, Aaliyah, Naomi, Shayna Baszler, Charlotte Flair, Nikki Bella, Brie Bella, Lita, Michelle McCool, Kelly Kelly, Summer Rae, Mickie James, Bianca Belair, and Liv Morgan. Considering that Liv's had her title shots, I mean, I would have picked Liv otherwise. Right now, like I said, I don't really have a specific oh man, I hope it's XYZ person. But yeah, I don't know. Oh yeah, Sensei Kreese, have a good evening. Yeah, like I said, I know I'm on normally. I know. It's kind of 10. I know 10:30 may not seem late for y'all. I'm typically I'm typically not a late night streamer, so I mean it's not super late for me, but it's also much later than I'm normally doing this thing. 487. All right, go with that one. All right, yeah, but good night, Sensei. Hopefully, I'll see you tomorrow. So this is just my personal opinion when it comes to the Royal Rumble. Okay, the Royal Rumble should be for new talent to get the push up, if that makes sense. I hope I'm explaining it properly. I don't think that an established star should win the Royal Rumble. So in that case, when Charlotte won it, I thought that was a complete and total just it should have never happened, in my opinion. Not that I'm a big fan of her to begin with, but she didn't need to win the Women's Royal Rumble to be in the contention for the world title. So looking at that, like I said, Mickie James is going to be the wild card there. I know Lita said that she's I got one more run left in me, so Lita would be an interesting one in there. The thing is that Bianca Belair has been in the title picture, Liv Morgan recently. I don't like Shayna Baszler personally. Naomi's been champion. So there's Aaliyah. Natalya's the workhorse. I don't think they're gonna have her win the Rumble. Shotzi, I could see winning. No to Tamina. Zelina, I could see her doing that. Carmella. I mean, Carmella's been champion before. Dana Brooke, I could see that. Nikki, and then Nikki and Rhea. I mean, yeah. So on the men's side, I really like the Street Profits, but no to Angelo Dawkins or Montez Ford. The weenie in a mask, absolutely fucking not. Or his weenie of a son. Austin Theory would... Here's the thing, I don't think Austin Theory is going to be there yet, but I think that in the next 3 to 5 years, he's going to be the guy. The next Seth Rollins, the next Roman Reigns, whatever you want to call it. Johnny Knoxville's, I mean, that's... If that happens, I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna stop watching wrestling, period. Sheamus doesn't need it. Damian Priest would be interesting. AJ Styles would be interesting. Big E would be interesting. Corbin, I think, is fantastic at what he does, but not in the Happy Corbin gimmick or Madcap Moss. And like I said, Sami Zayn, I'd be happy if he wins. No to Kofi. And then Owens, I'd be equally as happy him winning, because I really do like Owens. But here's the thing, like I said, in saying that, only half of the men's Rumble entrances have been announced, and there's still 9 more female wrestlers that they haven't announced yet. So, I mean, like, there's still so much time for us to find out what's going on. So I'm not gonna waste my time too much on coulda, woulda, shouldas and it's gotta be this person. But I mean, like I said, of the people who have been announced, obviously there you heard my 2 cents on it. You see, like here's the thing, like I said, Randy doesn't need it. That's like he doesn't need to win the Rumble. And I mean, and don't get me wrong, by no means am I saying like, oh, you're wrong and I don't agree with. I mean, look, people have their favorites. Wrestling is subjective. Like I said, I have my dislike of the weenie in a mask. That's well known to everybody out there. But I mean, there are people out there who, have been conditioned to think that he's actually a good wrestler when he isn't. But no, no, but trust me, I totally get where you're coming from. Honestly, I don't think anybody's ever gonna win 3 Rumbles again, and I mean, I'm including Cena and Orton in there. I mean, that's just personal opinion. I could be 1,000% wrong, and it could happen. In my heart of hearts, I don't think it's gonna happen. Who's better than Becky, Orton or the weenie? Oh. Okay, so I know this is like unpopular opinion. I actually got sick of Becky a long time ago. I respect her as a wrestler. I think she's very good as a wrestler. A little sloppy at times, but I think she's very, very good. I actually got sick of the whole, like, her whole the man thing. Like, maybe like a week after it started, or 2 weeks. And like the 4 horsewomen, like, I like Bayley best, personally. So for me, it goes Bayley, Sasha, Becky, and then Charlotte at the bottom. And I think Charlotte is a fantastic wrestler. That has nothing to do with wrestling ability. It's just that I'm like sick of seeing her in the, in the title picture. Yeah, and the thing, and like I said, it's just, I don't know how else to explain it. I mean, y'all get it. So I mean, I'm not gonna keep harping on something that y'all say like, hey, I get it, I understand, but it's just, it got so grating on me so quickly, and I don't know why. It just, like I said, it's just, I got sick of it so quickly. And then for her to come back, popular, like I said, like popular or otherwise, but beating Bianca the way that she did, and I understand that wrestling is predetermined. It's like, you win it in the ring, you lose it in the ring. I get all that. I get all that good stuff. Okay, 100% understand that. But they did Bianca real dirty. Great J-Man, good evening. Yeah, it's it's just like I said. It's just it really. it really irked me the way that they did that, and then like I said, there's there's much better ways that they could have handled that. I don't know. Bailey. I do hope Bailey. And I know they've said that Asuka may come back at the Rumble. If she does, I mean, I know she's won it before, but I would not mind Asuka winning. If Bailey comes back, I don't mind Bailey winning. I'm a huge fan of Bailey. Like I said, I think that like I said, of the four horsewomen, she's definitely my favorite, hands down. Damn, look at that. Kick him in the groin. When Cole says it's boss time every time Sasha comes out, it's... Oh, yeah. Well, I mean... Hey, it's vintage Orton. It's vintage blah, blah, blah. It's vintage... Ugh. There we go. Why is Mickie James released only to come back? Yeah, I like I said, I think if Bailey comes back and wins, I mean, like that would be ultra cool. Have her face Becky at WrestleMania, and then what doesn't make sense? Why is Mickie James released only to come back? Well, I mean, people have made the comment that they're like, oh, well, they released so many women, they have to have. You know, like they have to get women from other companies and legends come back. I'm like, no, they got 30 women on the roster. Yeah, Big Ape. Yeah, that doesn't make much sense to me. I mean, there's a couple things too. This is just a personal thing as well. Mickie James got let go. She feels like, oh, women got underused, women got this, women got that. I'm not downplaying it. I do believe that there is some that there is some validity to that statement. But you know, like she shared on Twitter about like her stuff being sent in a garbage bag and all that good stuff. It was wrong. I don't agree with it. But the one thing like I don't understand is if you're that mad at a company, and I mean, and I understand at the end of the day it's money, it's, you know, it's this and that, but you know, like, look, if I was really mad at somebody, I don't care, like, you know, if I was that mad to where, you know, like I posted on Twitter that, oh, they sent me my shit in a garbage bag and blah 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 this, and you know, they never treated me with respect and, you know, like this and that. Like, I don't understand why she would want to come back. That's just the me thing, and I do agree with you there. I mean, I've always liked Mickie James. I think that she's a fantastic wrestler. So, you know, like there's that. Now, I mean, I really don't know what else to say. I mean, I really don't know what else to say other than that. And then, nice. If Charlotte wins it, I mean, I'm gonna be. If Charlotte wins, it's gonna be god awful. I mean, she does not need to win it. That's the one thing that I think people don't seem to understand is it's, you know, like I said, I think that the Rumble should be for up and coming people, or if you have somebody coming back from like a long like injury or something like that. And then even then it's like, you know, it's like it's a gray area for me, because here's the thing, like, let's just say, you know, somebody brought it up to me, like I was talking to somebody not on stream but outside of stream about Edge winning the Rumble. You know, like Edge, I would give a, like, I don't want to seem hypocritical. Like, like I give it, like I'd say like it's okay and it isn't at the same time, because you know he was gone for so long because of his neck injury. He came back. It was a feel good story of winning from the first, winning from the first spot and everything. But on the same, but like I said, but even that being said, I don't want to sound like contradictory. If Edge came back and he was like, "Hey, I'm gonna be going after the championship," that's also something that's like not out of the realm of impossibilities. And what I mean by that is, I mean, like, I get that you're not gonna have. Trying to think, who's somebody really. Okay, so for example, you're not gonna have like Madcap Moss beating Brock Lesnar for the title, right? Like like you get that. And I mean, like, I understand that, he could very well, anybody can challenge for any title at any time. I get that. But like Edge being in the championship picture, you can see they can be like, okay, Edge is, a multi-time world champion. He forfeited, like when he had to leave, he forfeited the title as champion. And this and that, and you can put two and two together as a wrestling fan of like, okay, this makes sense to me. Edge is a world champion. Edge retired as a world champion due to injury. He came back. He's gonna be, in the running for a world championship opportunity. Madcap Moss, like Baron Corbin, hold on, let me just double checking something right now. Okay. Yeah, Edge is credible and to win and isn't. Yeah, and like I said, and the thing is, like, he doesn't, like, again, Edge didn't need to win, like, but I'll give him the asterisk just because, like, on that. When they had like Shinsuke Nakamura and Asuka win the money, the Royal Rumble respectively, like, that to me was like, all right, great decision. What happened after that? Like, that's gonna be one to basically a hindsight is 2020 sort of thing, right? It's I don't know. I mean, I know I've rambled on and on and on about this. You all get the point. It's just just like I said. I just hope that it's somebody that needs it to move up in the company and not just somebody who we've already seen, like I said, have 1 million title shots, and this is going to be 1,000,001. Yeah. And Big Robert, yeah, I saw your message. I was on my rant about that, but yeah. What up, Big Robert? Yeah, the Texas dude is in the house right now. Yeah. Charlotte is too burned by being Rick's. Here's the thing, like, Charlotte is a fantastic wrestler, being Ric Flair's daughter or not. I get that. It's just kind of like, like I said, like I've been harping on this. She does not need the title, and she doesn't need to win. And like, actually, I think, like, being Flair's daughter is actually hurting her right now more than anything else. Quadruple dip with Tech Eddie. My Tech Eddie isn't strong enough to do that. But yeah, I did think about that. It's just I'm on a time crunch, and Mankind's a lot faster. Yeah. But getting back to Charlotte's fine on her own. Like I said, the stuff about Charlotte that was annoying to me is kind of like the same stuff that I see in Triple H personally. So, like, there was literally no reason why Charlotte had to beat Asuka and take away her undefeated streak basically for nothing. There was no reason why she needed to beat she needed a challenge for the NXT Women's title, beat Rhea Ripley for nothing. You know what I mean? Like, it's those decisions are like the things that just doesn't make any sense to me. Yeah, someone who wins the Rumble actually does something for the career to elevate him. Exactly. Yeah, and here's the, and it's not just like, you know, people being like, oh, I'm sick of Roman versus blah 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 for the title. You know, it's not just that. Like, the WWE has been, you know, like there was a while there that, you know, like they were just like, they were stuck, you know, and you know, what were they gonna do outside of, like, you know, like Lesnar and Goldberg and things like that? But, you know, like, they have people that are legacy people, and that's why I mentioned earlier that, like, I legitimately think that as long as he keeps his nose clean, mind you, as long as he doesn't do anything stupid, I really honestly think that Austin Theory is gonna be a future, like, franchise, what is it, the term franchise player or whatever. He's gonna be big in the world of the WWE. I truly honestly believe that. And as y'all know, you know, you can't just, you know, like, there's gonna be a point where, you know, Roman's gonna retire, Brock's not gonna wrestle anymore. You can't keep relying on those people forever. You know, you have to establish, you know, you have to establish new stars, otherwise, you know, you're gonna paint yourself into a corner. And then what are you gonna do? You know, and at that point, you can't, like, you know what I mean? Like, using my earlier example, you can't just take a Madcap Moss and be like, hey, you're world champion, because then you destroy the credibility of the championship in doing that. Alright, I might have to switch to Dragon to make these go even faster. There we go. Yeah, don't even get me started on Oldberg. Hey, we have this character, the Fiend, that's been, you know, like, you know, that's been built up for years, you know, it's like for months and months and months, you know, as this unbeatable machine and this and that, and we've created a mystique around him. Oh no, we're gonna have Goldberg beat him in 2 seconds. Ha ha. Just, like I said, it's shit like that that makes no sense to me whatsoever. Yeah, exactly. And, you know, and here's the thing, like, too, like, building credible people takes time, you know what I mean? Now, you know, obviously there was a time where, like, a world champion would come, like, you know, let's take, for example, like, when Ric Flair came from WCW to the WWF. When you have a world champion from another organization come with, you know, a background, and he goes for the world title picture, again, that's another one of the, hey, you know, like, that, I could totally see that making sense to me. But I don't know, it's just, again, you need to plan this shit out, you know what I mean? You have to set yourself up. You can't set yourself for failure. Whether it's wrestling, whether it's business, it doesn't matter. And Finn Balor, Demon, the damn buckle falls apart. Yeah, ugh. Yeah. Yeah, don't even get me started on that one. Yeah, it's, I don't know, I feel bad for Finn in general. Wins the Universal Championship, and then has to, what is it, vacate it, like, the day after or whatever it is because of his injury. You saw Mustafa Ali requested his release, but it didn't get granted. WWE creative sucks. Here's the thing. I agree with that to a point. But there's also a hardcore contingent. Actually, it'd probably be better just to move it on here. There's a hardcore contingent of fans that I don't know, like they're always gonna want like I'm trying to think of the right way of saying this. Yeah, there's a handcuff to creative. They don't know how to manage streaks. Yeah, you know, like there's gonna be a bunch of people who think that, you know, like my way is the right way, sort of thing. Sometimes people like don't get me wrong, like I like AEW. I think that they put on a fantastic show, but people need to realize as well that like AEW isn't perfect, you know, and I think that a lot of it goes to like a point of like people become like too they get too defensive of like one show over the other. Like there are things about the WWE I like, and there are things I don't like about the WWE. There are things I like about AEW, and there are things I do not like about AEW. So I mean, like, it's, you know, like, but, you know, like I said, that's the great thing about wrestling. I'm glad that we have alternates. Poncho, how are you doing? Yeah. I actually am really happy that we have alternates in wrestling because, you know, here's the thing. You know, you like vanilla, I like chocolate, right? And, you know, if you're, you know, it's like if chocolate is the, you know, like if vanilla is the only choice that I have, then I'm not going to be happy, right? But as long as, like I said, but as long as there's a vanilla place and a chocolate place and a strawberry place, we all got, you know, like we all have something available for everybody to enjoy. And I'm also excited. Apparently, Ring of Honor has an announcement that they're going to be making soon, and I hope it's a good one. And their first show back is going to be in Dallas at the hold on. Yeah, the Supercard is it? Oh yeah, the Supercard of Honor on April 1st is being held in Garland, Texas. I actually live somewhat close to that, and I'm very much so looking forward to that. I mean, if I can go, I'd be more than happy to. When they stopped going the Cena route, that's when it was failed. I don't think it's just the Cena route, but I mean, like I said, I think it's a combination of a lot of things. Yeah. Yeah, and here's the thing too about AEW that like I point out to people, and I get a lot of like, oh, you don't get it. Like, again, like I said, let me preface this by saying I like AEW, so I don't want people thinking that I'm knocking AEW or I think that they suck or anything like that. You know, like they got Andrade, right? And they got, you know, like they got Aleister Black. And, you know, it was like, hey, they have Andrade, they have Aleister Black, yeah, woo! And then, like, you know, CM Punk came and, you know, like, Adam Cole and all these other people. And now, like, it's not, you know, there isn't, you know, like, they kind of, like and I'm not saying they got buried. I'm not saying that they don't have anything for them or anything like that. But you can't have an entire roster of, you know, like tier 1 people, right? Yeah, I like Jade. Yeah, Jade what is it? Cargill. I like her. I like Luchasaurus a lot. I love the Lucha Brothers. You know, I like Britt Baker. I like, I like a lot of, like I said, I like a lot of the people that are on AEW right now. It's just, yeah, Jungle Boy looks like Matt Riddle. Like I said, just the only problem is you know, like what do you what are you gonna do? And plus, you know, you can only have one world champion, right? So what are you gonna do? Like, you can't have CM Punk and Hangman Page and Kenny Omega and Aleister Black and Malachi Black. You can't have everybody be world champion, right? And plus, it has improved greatly, but y'all gotta admit, like, the AEW women's division, like, sucks compared to other companies. Yeah, people were saying the same thing about WWE before they released all those people and not enough spots. Yeah, and I mean, like, and here's the thing, like, yeah, did you pull your namesake yet? I have a good feeling. Nah, I haven't been lucky yet. I got the milestone or two that I did get to. I've just been getting shards. Yeah, but if anybody should get Iron Sheik in this game, it should be me. Yeah, the show you went to basically only paired around Omega, Andrade, and Malachi, and what? Yeah, and like I said, I've been to. So I didn't go to the last AEW show in Garland. I went to the one before that. I had a fantastic time. It was great. Like I said, I had a blast. I was very happy I went. But it's just like I said. There's this. I don't know, sometimes people like those don't think that they, you know, that, I don't know, it's just, there's a limit to, like I said, there's a limit to how many people you can have on top. That's, I don't know, like I said, yeah. It was your first wrestling event? Okay, well, I hope you had a good time. I actually, as a side note, my local indie, actually has a show running next week, and I'm debating going on Friday. I mean, it depends on like how my schedule and stuff goes, but yeah, I'm actually thinking of going. Yeah, I love indie wrestling, by the way. Yeah, it's gonna be. Look at this. All right, so right here, this is our show on January 28th. It's Hit 'Em Up. So this is Shane Taylor from ROH. He used to be in a tag team with Keith Lee as the Pretty Boy Killers, if you recognize them. So he's gonna be there. He's gonna be facing JTG. Low-Key's going to be there. I have met Low-Key before, and JTG and Shane Taylor. Matt Cross, M-Dog 2020 is going to be there, as well as Homicide, both really good guys. Chandler Hopkins here is one hell of a cruiserweight. Like, his acrobatics are top-notch. And by the way, yeah, from the SIP, how you doing? And congratulations on being picked yesterday in DJ's stream. But yeah, it's gonna be one hell of a show. So we got so it's gonna be Shane Taylor versus JTG. There's gonna be Low-Key versus Brian Keith. It's gonna be Flydef versus Ricky Reyes is gonna be there. I didn't realize that. Yeah, so it's gonna be Homicide and Ricky Reyes. Flydef is a local team. There's Zoe Sky and Danny B. I don't think I've seen either of them wrestle before. Chandler Hopkins versus M-Dog 2020. This is going to be like the match of the night. Just FYI. I mean, in my opinion. Corey O'Neal versus RSP. That's going to be two local guys. Exodus Prime versus Brian Johnson. Those are two local people. Killer Kate is really, really good. Jessica James is also quite excellent. So that should be a good match as well. And then Lou Gotti, he's actually one half of the owners of the league. Him and a guy named Keith Roberts. And then Alejandro Lyon is one of our local people. And then Jasmine Allure and ASF. So that should be a good match as well. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. If I can go, if I don't have anything keeping me from going, I'll be there and I'm gonna have a good time. Got home early? That's awesome. Anytime you get to go home early is a great day. Yeah, and Ivy, and like I said, Ivy or anybody else, if you ever get the chance to, go support local indie wrestling. It's always a good time. I sincerely stand behind that. Even if it sucks, it's still like intimate and close together, and you can be a good time. Jasmine Allure was enhancement on AEW. Okay, I didn't know that. I don't watch every episode of AEW, so I didn't know. All right, but yeah, I will keep that in mind. Go. Yeah, actually, you know what one of my dreams are? I want to go to an indie match with Zandal wrestling. And I know that Zandal and Zandal and Merrick's have Party in the USA as their song. And I'm gonna I'm gonna have some Carly Rae Jepsen ready to go on my phone, and whenever I see you, Zandal, I'm gonna look at you from across the room, and I'm just gonna start running in slow motion, and Call Me Maybe's gonna be in the background. And then I'm going to give you a big hug, and then I'm going to get on top of your shoulders and be like, ha ha ha, I'm the world's tallest Afghan. So yeah, that's going to be, yeah. So I'm just telling you that ahead of time. Alright. I'll get some extra bonus points out here, so that's less shit for me to do tomorrow. We got to see Ruby Soho, which is awesome because I believe it's a big professional show. Oh yeah, that's really good. I'm glad you got to do that. Yeah, like I said, it's so I mean I know AEW is like a bigger thing, but like I said, part of the reason why I like indie wrestling so much is well, no, I don't want to say Master Blaster. It's you remember the ECW One Night Stand when Little Guido was on Tracy Smothers' shoulders coming to the ring? I would think it's more of that situation than Blaster Master. but yeah, it's like the VIP wrestling stuff that I just showed right now. Typically, I would say there's 150 to 300 people. Sometimes they have when I say 300, it's usually if they have a really big name indie person, then they'll have way more people. But Yeah, I mean, like, it's just, like, it's a much more intimate crowd. The a lot of the wrestlers will have like a merch table, so you can go up there. So like all those pictures that you seen, like of me and both big names and small, like that's where I got all my photos with like with Ricochet and trying to think of who I met, Larissa, like Luke Gallows and like Rhino. Sometimes like you meet so many of them that like everything goes in your mind all at once. So yeah, like at indie shows, like that's where I met Aleister Black. That's where I met Vance Archer and Davey Boy Smith Jr. That's where I met JTG and Crime Time. That's where I got to see. I got to meet what's her face, Thunder Rosa, who was awesome, and her partner Holly Dead. I got to meet Abyss, Keith Lee, Evan Bourne, Tommaso Ciampa, Pentagon Zero, Chris Hero. I mean, like the list goes on and on and on. And like I wouldn't have been able to do that if it wasn't for indie wrestling. And also you got people like Zandal who are indie wrestlers who are, going out there and making a name for themselves, and I want to support y'all because, it's just like a small business, right? You haven't been to a live event in 20 years? Yeah, what's funny is when I was much younger, I mean, like, we couldn't afford to go, period. I mean, like, it's just, it wasn't happening. You know what I mean? Thank God, like I said, I've always said this, we always had a roof over our head, we always had food in our stomach, so I'm extremely grateful. It's just we couldn't afford it. I mean, just straight up. So I never, ever, 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 ever went to a wrestling show whenever I was younger. And then when I got older, I was just like, oh, hey, I can afford this. So then, like my brothers and I went to, I think, it was either an episode of Raw or an episode of SmackDown was my first wrestling show, period. And then maybe I want to say 4 years ago, 5 years ago, something like that. It was actually no, it's been longer than that. It's probably like 7 or 8 years at this point, actually, now that I think about it. I went to an indie show like on a whim, and I had so much fun that I was like, shit, I want to keep doing this. And since then, I just been, I've been going and going and going whenever I've been able to. The coolest WWE thing that I've been able to do, of course, was when I got to sit front row at Money in the Bank last year. That was amazing. That's always going to be an experience that I'm never going to forget. But yeah, I mean, like I said, so that's my favorite WWE show thus far. My favorite indie show, I'd have to really, really, really think about it because I've been to a ton of great shows. But yeah, it's just it's always a good time. Yeah, and at an indie show, you never know when you're gonna meet the wrestler of tomorrow. So I've told this story a couple of times before, but Ember Moon is from Dallas. Her wrestling name here was Athena. And I saw her wrestle live on multiple occasions, and she even walked me to my seat once. I was at an indie company called MPX, which is Metroplex Wrestling, and she was on the card, but she was also a ticket taker, and she walked me to my seat. So I mean, it's like I said, And, you know, of course, she was in WWE as Ember Moon. Sammy Guevara, I can't even begin to tell you how many times I met Sammy Guevara, and, you know, he, you know, I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say he was my best friend or anything, but, I mean, like, he'd very much be able to pick me out of a crowd. I was like, oh, hey, I know that guy. You know, and I mean, like, he was great. Austin Theory's another one. Keith Lee. So, I mean, yeah, that's also another good thing to go to these shows for. All right, there we go. Early in 2000s, I did see a local fundraiser that was indie. The big draw was Abdullah and somebody else. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. Again, I don't want to make it seem like oh, all indie shows are fantastic. You know, one of the first ones that I ever went to was this Harley dealership booked wrestling. And Vance Archer, whenever he had like just gotten released from the WWE, he was at the event. That's actually part of the reason why I went, because I was just like, oh, hey, it's my first chance to ever meet a WWE person. And yeah, it's like I met him and I talked to him for a little bit, and yeah, I mean, it's like, I can tell you right now, I don't want to talk shit because obviously I'm not a wrestler, okay? But I can tell you right now, the rest of the card was actually pretty bad. I mean, like, really, really bad. But I mean, I still had a good time. Although it was incredibly hot, and I was wearing a black t-shirt, and I was like absolutely dying by the end of it. Oh, and you were saying it was a good show, just the old big names were in bad shape. Yeah, it happens from time to time. I mean, I know it happens a lot more in the what is I gonna say, like I know in New York and stuff that there's a lot more shows with older wrestlers, and some of them are like way, way, way past their prime. And ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't know before, Hall of Fame Andre really sucks. So if you happen to get him, don't feel compelled to put that much coin into him, because yeah, he is not good. Speaking of veterans, FTR wrestled the Rock and Roll Express tonight. I did see that, actually. I saw a photo of that. I thought that was really cool. I think that it's amazing the Rock and Roll Express are still wrestling at this day and age. And was it Ricky Morton or Robert Gibson that I saw do a Canadian Destroyer on somebody? That was nuts. Yeah, if you haven't seen it for yourself, what was it? Yeah. Okay, I'm not gonna play this because I don't want to get a copyright claim, but you can check it out for yourself here at this link. And yes, it was Ricky Morton. By the way, I didn't even looked at my score. Where am I anyway? 898. All right, almost there. I think I have 2.5 hours to. Yeah, 2.5 hours to do that. Skull be sure to make Hall of Fame honor as they did with Sheik. Make some wild star. Yeah, well, here's the thing. I think with Andre, well, with Sheik, I think that I think slash no. I mean, like obviously, I can't sit here and tell you this with 100% accuracy. I'm not an official creator. I'm not an insider. I don't know this stuff, but I mean, I it was through no fault of Gerson's, but before they did the tweaks, I mean, like I don't think anybody outside of like completionists were gonna go for Sheik because he was really bad. And I mean, like, I'm glad that they did the tweaks, not just because I like Sheik, but like, yeah, he was pretty bad. There's no ifs ands or buts about it. Yeah, like I said, yeah, he was definitely a hard pass. Like I said, the only people that I could see going for him are the people that are pretty much like, hey, I want every single card in the game, whether they're good, bad, or otherwise. Yeah, yeah, nobody was gonna go nuts over getting the Hall of Fame Sheik before the edits. I mean, like, I mean, it was kind of like the same thing with JBL, the APA JBL. Before they did the tweaks to him, he was, I mean, garbage would be an understatement. Actually, I still don't think that he's got great. That's just a personal opinion. I know Marixel would argue with me on that one. I'm not a big fan of APA JBL, but yeah, he was just, but yeah, he was seriously just like straight up garbage before they did the update to him. Actually, as surprising as this is, that was my first sparkling water of the day. There we go. All right. You know what kind of sucks though is that I mean, obviously I hope I do get Sheik, but I'm also going to be a little disappointed that I didn't get him yesterday, because that million point bonus thing is something that I'm not going to be able to get or take advantage of because I didn't get him yesterday. There we go. Pop. Bop. In the words of DJ. And Mr. Nash will be going down in 2 moves. Yeah, it's weird how tokens wouldn't drop for me at all of a sudden. You got 4 classes to 5 SG. Yeah, it's funny sometimes. Like there are times before where I wasn't necessarily like, oh man, how is this ever gonna happen? But like there was a time where I was like, man, I never have enough of this token, and I never have enough of that token, and then blink of an eye, and it's like, and then I have more tokens than I could ever need or want of, like a certain character or whatever. From the SIP, no, Sheik does not have Sheik. I only have the Powerhouse one, unfortunately. And I have done both tours with all the bonus characters, and just the RNG gods have not been playing fair with me today. Or yesterday, I guess, technically. Take that one. Is PH 5SG? No, but I will take him up eventually. I mean, I should, right? You know, he's in the name. I still like that they made Road Dogg look like DJ. Actually, you know who he looks like? And you guys are gonna say, okay, does anybody remember a show called Strangers with Candy? Okay. And you're probably going to have like a, oh yeah, he is right moment right now. The Road Dogg looks in my opinion, looks like Jerry from Strangers with Candy. And for those of you who don't understand the reference, tell me that Road Dogg does not look like this character right here. Cycling through the photos here. So you see here right there? Yeah, the Road Dogg's face. Yeah, tell me that he does not look like Candy from Strangers with Candy. Yeah, and here we go. We'll show it off. Okay, so obviously y'all saw that. Yeah. There you go. Let me do this real quick. Okay. We'll do a side-by-side comparison. Yeah, and I know my coins and TP are gonna be shown for a little bit. I don't give a shit. There you go. So there's that. Oops, wrong thing. Okay, whatever. There you go. So there's that. And here's... Where's Road Dogg? If you see Road Dogg, stop me. I don't fucking care. You know, nobody's gonna... That coin amount's gonna change tomorrow as well as the cash, so... I don't care. Alright, where's Road Dogg? Did I pass? Mashup card if you want, yeah. Where the fuck is he? Hold on. Name. Mr. McMahon, Mr. T, blah, 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 blah. Okay. There you go. Yeah, look at this face right here. Like I said, look at these faces right here. And tell me that that's not what he looks like. Yeah, all I have to do is just put a stupid backwards cap on her. Just Photoshop that in there and bam. That's exactly who the Road Dogg looks like in this game. Yeah, there you go. Alright. There we go. Alright, there you go. Now my cache is covered up. Oh, yeah, nobody, yeah. Yeah. By the way, Merrick showed his coins yesterday, and I got more coins than him, so ha 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 ha. We had a shitload way more cash than I do, because I never do my tap choice stuff. But yeah, here you go. Like I did the tours and everything. It's just no luck. And on this milestone, I got Sheik shards again. No love for Sheiky baby here. But I'm inching ever closer. Less than 2,000 points away from maxing the Hall of Fame Jerry Lawler Talent Up competition. Alright. Okay, wrong thing. Let me get back to the showdown. I want to be done with this so I can watch some TV before I go to bed. 199, 863. Alright. We will face one Mem Rock. Alright, hopefully he doesn't dodge any moves and I can get this done turn 1. You know what the funny thing is? Okay, y'all are gonna laugh about this. So I know, like, I'm willing to admit I'm full of shit, okay, at times. Like, I was just like, oh, you know what? It's late, you know, it's like I'm starting a late stream. You know, it's like I'm just gonna do the gameplay and I'm not gonna like goof off and talk about I'm not gonna show stuff or anything. And of course, like, you know, I mean, I know I'm talking to myself here, but I'm like, yeah, you fucking liar, like, because I am, of course, right? Because I showed off 0 Degrees. She took a break to show Strangers with Candy and all this other stuff, and I was gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna be a good boy, and I'm not. I'm just gonna do Showdown, and that's it. But nope. I had to go with Strangers with Candy and all this other stuff. Otherwise, I think I probably would have done like 10 or 15 minutes ago. All right, hey, I hit 1,000. All right, yeah. You see, this is what I tell people. What are you gonna do? You want to come to the game and see me play the game? No, absolutely not. Y'all want to see where I go to eat. You want me to talk about who looks like what in the game. Talk about the Royal Rumble. Actually, that was wrestling related, so I guess technically that's that was something champions related there. That. Hey, look. It's Gunther. Actually, did I buy that thing or no? Okay, yeah, I did. Alrighty. Take care of that in the background. Get some stamps. It's possible to do 100. Well, I mean, if anybody could do it, it'd be you, Sir Zorro. I don't think that I don't have anybody that'd be able to do that setup right now. Yeah, I did see that setup that you had with Keith Lee earlier where you did 30, was it 32 million? The screenshot, I don't know if you put out a video on yet or not. You'll do it for, yeah. Dude, I wouldn't be surprised if you're able to pull that off. Look at that. Look at that. Bam, bam, bam. Alright, I hope it doesn't cascade there, and it didn't. Alright, yeah. Zoro, he's our man. If he can't do it, no one can. Yay, Zoro! Yeah, well, well, I mean, Zoro's got, like, incredible setups in this game, and also, he's got, I mean, just being frank about it too, he's got characters I don't. So I don't have Keith Lee, I don't have like Acro Dragon, I don't have Memrock. So excuse me a moment. Yeah, you know, some of like the big setups, I can't do it. Or if I like, even if I were to like weasel out a way, like I don't know how I would get around to doing it, because I mean, like, I know technically, like, I could probably like pick Andrade, you know, Andrade, and do like the one multiply up, and you know, if I were able to somehow survive like 1,000,000 rounds or whatever, I could probably figure something out. But the likelihood of that happening and getting away with it is very unrealistic. All right, looks like 1 or 2 more matches and I'm done. Let's check the logs as well. No battles. All right, I would much rather face that guy right there, Montez Ford, versus the other 2. Max very good. Yeah, I mean, I Max in it was never going to be an issue. It's just I was kind of hoping. I was like, well, I was actually, when I was coming home from dinner, I was debating in the car. I mean, I was debating with myself in the car, like, am I gonna stream? Am I not gonna stream? Do I want to? You know, and I was debating. Okay, I was like, well, I keep watching Stranger Things, because I finally got around to watching it, and I'm on season 3, and I'm on the tail end of season 3, and I'm really excited to find out what happens. And I know that it's, I mean, I know the show's been out for, I know season 3's been out for like a year or whatever, but still, I don't want to give any spoilers, but I'm really looking forward to seeing what happens with the gang, and you know, what in their latest the latest storyline. Yeah, so Ivy, I mean, obviously, I'm not gonna. Again, I know I said I'm not gonna give spoilers, and I keep to that. I never give spoilers unless it's a super old show or something like that. But I'm right at the part where if you've seen the whole thing, I'm at the part where the 4th of July picnic is going on right now. So I mean, like, I'm really I really want to find out what happens. So yeah, I'm excited about that. And if I wasn't streaming, that's what I would be doing. All right. Okay, maybe not a turn 1, unfortunately, but hey, turn 2's fine. Yeah, but you know what? But you know the thing that sucks though about finishing a show like that is, once I get done with season 3, then like I got nothing else. I got nothing else to watch. I watched Cobra Kai already. I watched you know, like I finished that. You know, like I finished that, so I gotta wait for whatever the next season of that comes out. I've heard Ted Lasso is supposed to be excellent, so that's probably next on the list for of things for me to watch. And also, I'm always willing to hear, willing to have any suggestions on stuff. So if y'all have a show that you recommend, I'm all ears. Ozark is great. All right, I'll make a, like I said, I'll make notes of this stuff. So, being an 80s baby, I appreciate the ambiance. It feels of Stephen King's Tales. Oh yeah, love me some Tales from the Crypt. Yeah, so Ozark, okay, Ozark. I've heard Succession was really, really good. Like my brother like harps on and on about Succession being a great show. And then I know like Benny as well, Benny Smajda was like, oh man, Succession's such a good show. So I think that's gonna be among the next on the list to watch. Ozark, yeah. Okay, well I got 3 for Ozark, so there you go, I'll do that. And then you know what else I have to watch? I also have to watch The Peacemaker with John Cena. Alright, and there you go, day 1 maxed. Yay! Woohoo! Yay! I'll do a couple more matches off stream just to give myself a buffer for the last 2 hours. But yeah, we did it. We did it, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so I'm gonna do some polls, but just so I keep these separate for YouTube whenever I edit these tomorrow in the morning. I appreciate everybody who joined in. Big thanks to Gerson's Gaming and Merrick's for the raids. I hope you all have a fantastic evening. Best of luck in the Iron Sheik Hall of Fame Showdown. And hopefully I'll see you all tomorrow morning, which I'm probably not going to edit this or cut it up till tomorrow, maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'll stay up and get it done. But yeah, appreciate everybody watching, and as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on Twitch at IronSheik84 for more WWE Champions action. And with that, I will see you all later. Bye-bye!